Hey guys, so today I decided to do a video for eyeshadow palettes that I think would be great for the fall. As you can see, these palettes are mostly Colourpop, but I just put the other palettes in here that I just wanted to show you. It'll be a lot easier for me. So the first one is Set in Stone by Colourpop. There will be a lot of Colourpop palettes in this video because I adore Colourpop. So first we have this one, nice warm, deep colors, is gorgeous. This is everything that I would say you would need for a fall palette. Let's go to back. Next, we have the Soft Glam Anastasia Beverly Hills. If you're an eyeshadow palette lover, then you probably have this in your collection. Everyone has this in their collection. And if you don't, I would say pick it up. Black Friday is coming up. And I would say get this. This is Set in Stone, and this, I would say, is the perfect fall palette. We have the deep red, the deep browns, the tans, the transition shades, the golds, the burgundies, and even this little pink over here, dusty rose, and the black. But I will never ever touch this black in this palette. I don't like black eyeshadows, but I feel like if you had to have an eyeshadow palette for the fall, this would be it. Okay, next we have the Master Palette by Mario. This palette is discontinued. Everyone wants Anastasia to bring this palette back. I don't think they ever will. If you got your hands on it, congratulations. This is the original palette. I bought it in 2016. This is a gorgeous palette. Absolutely adore it. Next, we have the Baked Browns by Dosa Colors. And it's just 5 brown eyeshadow palettes. Ooh. Sorry. I would have liked to see like this be a little bit more brown, but this is only 5 shades. Obviously, they couldn't do much. But if you want like a quick matte eyeshadow look, then this palette is for you. Then we have, am I going too fast? Sorry if I am. But then we have the Colourpop for Quad Sparkler palette. Open it, and it's just brown shades. But honestly, I love to take this palette on vacation with me. You do a quick 3-minute eyeshadow look. Doesn't even take that long. But absolutely, this palette would be in my top 10. Next, we have Tartlet and Bloom by Tarte. This is my only Tarte palette, and this will be my only Tarte palette for the rest of my life. But I feel like this palette, if you have a career where you can't wear bold eyeshadows, I feel like this palette is great for you. I literally do 3 to 5 minute eye looks with this when I just need something quick to put on my eyes if I don't want to have bare eyes that day. It has nice warm tones and depth, and the shimmers are amazing, and this still smells like chocolate even after all these years. Next, we have Colourpop Orchid Unite. This is a nice deep purple palette. And just look at those shimmers, y'all. Hold on. Let me get close so y'all can see. Look. Absolutely gorgeous. Also, I feel like It's My Pleasure is their sister palette. So I'm going to show y'all. So this is It's My Pleasure. This is the lighter version. Well, lighter version of that palette. I'll just show y'all what it looks like side by side, just in case y'all ever want to buy it. So that's what it looks like side by side. I do use It's My Pleasure in the fall, especially with this deep purple and bare minimum. Very gorgeous shade. One thing that Colourpop does well is their shimmer shades. And then we have Wild Child by Colourpop. Obviously, y'all can see I love me a nice Colourpop palette. This is more of a brown palette. That's why I bought it. And I don't really like glitter shades. But besides that, this whole palette is an eyeshadow palette that I love, that I would reach for. I do need to start using this, but I've been trying to pan my other eyeshadow palettes first. Okay, next. Ooh. Let me fix this, y'all. Next we have the Saharan by Juvia's Place. Let me open that for y'all. I feel like this is a very unique palette because of the colors. Juvia's Place does such a good job with shimmer shades. And then we're gonna go do another Juvia's Place. Oh, I shook the whole damn camera. And then we're gonna do the Warrior by Juvia's Place. I feel like everyone has seen this palette already, but a nice golden palette with a nice dark color to warm it up and make it in depth. And then I'm just going to show you guys the larger pan palettes I have, which are the Jaclyn Hill palette. Hold on, I feel like everyone has seen this palette. Ooh. This is the original palette. I know a lot of people say, oh, when they rebought the palette, when they changed the formula, like the formula doesn't add up to the original. This is the original palette. I set my alarm for this palette. If you were in the makeup community during this time, then you know how excited everyone wanted to get their hands on this palette, and I mean everybody. So luckily for me, I have the original. I have the original of a lot of palettes that you can't even get no more. So shout out to me. And then the last palette that I will do is Morph Dare to Create 39A. I don't believe Morph makes this palette anymore, which I'm completely sad for everyone who didn't get their hands on this palette. Luckily for me, my best friend brought me this palette. This is what it looks like. This palette is warm, just warm. There's no light shades. Like right here, like these three, you would probably say, oh, those are light, but in person, they have some warmth to it. This palette is warm, and I love that I have a palette that I can just reach for. So, but I am probably going to do another video of like my top 10 palettes, palettes that I absolutely adore, that I can't go without. But for right now, those were just some eyeshadow palettes that I felt like if you are looking for fall palettes that you can get, I'm going to clean this because this is actually just my Colourpop drawer. I have a lot of Colourpop palettes, but I think I'm going to make a separate video for that in general. But thank you guys for watching. Bye!